Hi everyone, my name is Joey V. Today I'll be presenting a unique mechanic I've integrated into my tile-based game project. This mechanic introduces a pressure plate system that triggers the destruction of a wall, creating a new path for the player to move through. I was inspired by similar mechanics in puzzle-based games and aimed to add a fresh twist to enhance the gameplay. To start, let's look how I set up the pressure plate. The goal was for the pressure plate to detect when the player is standing on it and then activate the wall destruction sequence. In order for this to work accurately, I needed to assign two variables, this tile and target pillar. These references help the blueprint identify the pressure plate tile and the wall that should be affected. It is essential to set these references in the editor for each instance of the pressure plate. To optimize performance, I bound the pressure plate's detection event to respond only when the player moves. This prevents unnecessary checks and makes the game more efficient. Now, the pressure plate only checks for the player's presence when there's movement, reducing the system's workload. The next step is the main detection function, which I've named Check for Player on Pressure Plate. This function compares the player's current tile with the tile designated as the pressure plate. If the player is standing on the correct tile, the wall destruction process is triggered. This ensures that only the intended tile interaction activates the mechanic. Once the player is detected on the pressure plate, the wall destruction sequence begins. First, a sound effect is played to give feedback to the player. Then the system identifies the specific wall associated with this pressure plate by referencing the target pillar variable. The wall is then destroyed and a new floor tile is spawned in its place. After the wall is removed, I update the tile where the wall once stood to a floor tile. I also set the can enter property to true, making it accessible so that the player can walk through the area where the wall was previously blocking. Lastly, to ensure the system works consistently, I must assign the correct values to this tile and target pillar in the editor every time a pressure plate is added. This step makes each pressure plate and wall combination unique, allowing the mechanic to be reused in different parts of the map. This will also help in color coding future pressure plates and destroyable walls. Thank you for watching this demonstration of my pressure plate and wall destruction mechanic. This feature adds an interactive puzzle element to my game. I look forward to seeing how it enhances player engagement. I also hope you enjoyed this walkthrough of how it works behind the scenes. Thank you again.